Hello all, Havoc here. So in our last episode, we had this guy. We're bringing it. Yeah, things have happened. I got some build time this weekend, so I got to building some stuff. Made a couple little additions. So we were right on the other side of this crater, or this is where the crater is actually. Let's hit the lights. Oh, they were on. So we were down here, and we started building, and this is where we're at. Uh, so this guy here, I had nowhere else to put it, so I kind of docked it here temporarily. Let's see. Still got a lot of resources in here to get out of it. I went harvesting. I got most of it used. And go here, throw that in there. Refiner, grab it. There we go. All right, so we got a lot of build going on here. Let's go ahead and grab some resources. Alright, there we go. So, as you can tell, I got hydrogen hooked up, I got oxygen hooked up, got oxygen farms set up. When the sun comes up, produce power, got batteries underneath. Got these set up to set them to recharge. So it recharge on off on all 4 batteries. So we can cycle between specific batteries. So once the sun comes up, I run over here, hit 2, 3, and 4, and set all those 3 to recharge. This was the cockpit and some that we had the extra components on. So interesting discovery. So if I turn landing gear off, you'll notice that all the thrusters are off. Right? None of them are working. And at least as of yesterday. Check this out. It moves. None of the thrusters are on. They still use power. See, now they're on. And they work. Now they're off. And they still work. So, small bug. And we're just going to kill the power on that. But yeah, like I said, small bug. Not sure why. And this one's doing it right now too. Turn its thrusters off because it's doing the same exact thing I was just talking about, where it's trying to fly. This one here actually took off, flying entirely on its own. No idea why, but it did, and it sucked. So, use one of these storage containers because I wasn't sure how I wanted to route everything. So, that is how that's set up. We need to make ourselves another welder. The welder that we were using, I crashed, and since I was in the cockpit when I died, the welder vanished. So, I need to make a new welder, but we need platinum to do that. And I'm not sure, I haven't come across any, so I'm going to have to work on that. So, okay, so the reason I built this guy was to do some expedited scouting, and it's not working. It's too heavy, it's too big. We don't have enough gravity on the planet to... I guess I can make a wheeled vehicle, so that's something that I could do. If you guys are down for seeing that, then we can make one of them. But this is what I had made to do some scouting. And it's just too heavy and bulky. Uses a ton of energy. Got these cool little containers on the side. Yeah, so that was the reactor that was on our little lander that we made with all the stuff on it. The same cockpit. Oh, not the same cockpit. This cockpit flipped over and killed me. But so I had to replace the cockpit. But it's the same machine. Just had to change it up. So how I got it over here is I literally just attached the landing gear to the top of it, just how I did in the last episode when moving it. Moved it over here, took all the parts off of it, and started building. And then we have an iron factory. Let's see, where is... Somewhere there's one that says cobalt. I can go to the moon and get platinum. It's only 180,000 kilometers away. Go in here. GPS. Mars cobalt. There's also a large iron deposit right next to it. And that's where we got all of our iron. There's also cobalt as well. And we already put our iron in there. So, yeah. So now it's just a matter of how to progress forward. I think a wheeled vehicle would be cool. That's why I put this lip around the outside in case we did make a wheeled vehicle. But I wanted to see what you guys thought first. Are we going to do wheeled vehicles? Or do we want to try to make this thing work? Also, do we want to take all this and put it on that wheeled vehicle that we're talking about and make like a rolling mobile command center or something? Yeah, so definitely down for options. So let's see. I'm gonna grab this, and we need to make a welder, can we? I don't have enough components. Ah, we make a tier 2. Alright, so then grab that. Get rid of that. Alright, so a tier 2 will suffice. It's better than a tier 1, right? So once the sun comes up, these get really good solar power. I realize that the mountains here, so we're not as high up as we could be. But we can also build this up a long ways as well. So that's where our ship is. I mean, we're doing pretty good. So if we were looking straight up, would be about there. So we're not far off from directly over our base. But like I was saying before, we don't really want to be directly over the base, as that could be catastrophic if we do a vertical launch. But we can look at doing that, some type of... we did a space elevator in the past. Oh, there's our body slash GPS body location .lot. Yeah, the ship flipped over and crushed the cockpit, and I was in it. Man, burn hydrogen so fast. So yeah, we're just gonna keep at it, and I wanted to hear what you guys thought about, you know, going forward. Do we want to make a little lander to get around, a little rover? Do we want to make a large mobile base? What sounds good to you guys? But for now, we got the basics, what we need to get going. We have life support. Maybe? Yeah, there we go. We got life supports hooked up. Let's take a look at how our levels are doing. Hydrogen 1.3, oxygen 33. It's not bad. For only 2 tanks, I think I've only dropped off 10,000 ice. And we have a lot more to go. Just ice. So, yeah. Lots of ice to be harvested. Not that big a deal. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get a refill one more time. And go show you something else we found. And right over here, inside the crater, somewhere right over here. Ooh. Right over here somewhere. Come on. Alright, just gonna have to take my word for it. There is a large ice deposit right in the face of the mountain. Or the face of the crater. maybe come across it or not. Okay, like I said, you're gonna have to take my word for it. There is a massive ice deposit, and that's where we were getting our ice from. I barely made... What the... How did that happen? Okay, so that was very unfortunate. And so now we need to go figure out if we can get our stuff back. So F, we need a hydrogen tank. So let's go see if we can find our stuff. It really sucks because we just got done building a welder and then we go and lose it. So it says our body location's down here. And so recap of the video was basically we hit the wall too hard, I guess. We're going a little too fast. Man, this is dark down here. And okay, turn the jetpack on. There we go. And yay, our backpack's here. And we lost our tier 3 grinder. Or mining drill. There's no chance we're gonna find that down here. Or maybe we will. Okay. So, no loss. Well, besides the loss of having to come down here to do this. So, okay. So, wow, this thing is... It is a crevasse. And we're not even at the bottom of the crevasse. Alright, so we need to make sure we have enough to get out of here. I don't want to get stuck down in here. But, yeah, I think that is about the bottom of the crevice. So, yeah. That is a hole. Inexplicably, a hole. Let's get rid of that. GPS, dead body, delete. And there we are. That's a bit of a hike, but luckily we don't have to hike. We have enough hydrogen to get ourselves back out and do it in an expedited fashion. Ta-da! Alright, so what I want to do is between this video and next video, I want to continue to work on the basics. I'm going to continue to get resources collected and to do as much basic additions to this as I can. Some more tanks, a couple more batteries, maybe find uranium to get a reactor going so we don't have to rely entirely on solar and battery. I'm not against it, but make life a little bit easier at least. So yeah, so I'm going to continue to do that. So our creative series is kind of on hiatus right now. I am working on the ship. We might do an episode tomorrow, I'm not sure. But right now I'm kind of focusing on this series because we got a lot going on. So really enjoying these builds right now. So that's why the actually the wrong cockpit to be sitting around in. That's why our creative building right now is kind of on hiatus. We will get back to it here in the next day or two for sure. And fuel, boom. All right. But yeah, just a short video today. I just wanted to let you guys know where we're at with this. And I wanted to get your guys' input on what direction you'd like to see things go. So a little repair this guy, to this little flying craft right here to where it actually works as a scout ship. Build a small rover. or a mobile base. So that's kind of our 3 options. I'd like to hear from you guys, and or hey, maybe you guys have another option you'd like to hear or see us try to do. But in any case, don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you guys like the video. See how the progress is going. Smash that thumbs up button. It's helping the channel grow. It really is. So are the comments. The channel is growing, and I'm enjoying the growth. It makes me want to record even more. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. This is Havoc. Have fun. Keep gaming.